Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Sky on Board Game Geek, bringing you our next episode of Shadows of Brimstone, Forbidden Fortress. And we are at the showdown of the scenario where we snuck in to see what disrupted the fort. We hadn't heard from our allies in a long time. Turns out they were overrun by monsters, which has culminated in us facing off against a cadre of dishonored dead as we head into the final room of dojo that we found into the fortress. Now, before we do that, I want to do one thing. It is a correction. So back when we did the one with the big statue, I don't know if you remember, that was quite a couple episodes back. I had said basically what the one thing I wanted to, I may not change it, but I at least want to address it. It said that she actually, if she didn't have a corruption hit, the assassin, she would have taken that as opposed to all that sanity damage, which basically knocked her down. She just would have, oh sorry, that was Darkstone. She would have taken a corruption hit, which would impact her when she goes back. I'm still debating if we're going to, if I do choose to continue this, I might go back and adjust that. But since we didn't use our revive token to get her back up or anything like that, we'll leave it alone for now. Just wanted to raise that. And of course, there's been a couple other few minor things like dice roll mistakes, things like that. But that's okay. We're going to keep going. We already did the darkness card, or actually the growing dread card that we had in place, so we don't have to deal with that now. We could end up dealing with some other things. Because we did go to another room, so I need to make sure we adjusted this track down because we are clearly that far into the location, which means our hold back to darkness rolls are now 8, and I almost want to miss at least one of them, but we'll see. Let's roll and see what we get. Now so we're going to start a new round right now. We'll start with, of course, holding back the darkness, which is the first thing we do, and that is done by Tetsuo, as he has the old lantern, which is this right here. Having the old lantern means that you are the keeper of the darkness rolls. So 7, so we actually missed by 1, just barely missed because we are now at 8. What does that mean? Well, it means the darkness track goes up by 1, but there's a whole bunch of things that triggered. Nothing happens there, but we get a lot of things from that. Now Tetsuo himself gets a bonus, but it doesn't really matter because he's already at max key. He can't really get any more. However, the one thing that we do get, which I hope we do get, is this one. Once per turn, or right here, whenever the hold back the darkness rolls failed, you recover a grit on a 4 on a 6-sided dice. So let's hope we can get that, because we do not have any grit, and we rolled a 6, so that is good. Well, he doesn't have any grit, rather. So we're going to put a grit on our samurai warrior. That's good. That gives us some reroll action as we go into this last battle, and then that's it. That's the only thing that happens. Okay. So let's continue on and start with our actual turn. Now the Dishonored Dead have initiative of 2, so they're far slower than any of us, our players. We're going to start with our assassin, who is Asuka. She's going to go first. Let's see what she's going to do. First, as always, we're going to roll for movement. So let's see what she gets. She gets a 1. That's perfect, actually. She's already her max grit. She's got a max grit of 2. Let me just check her items, make sure she doesn't get anything more. I don't believe she does. No. But what that means is if you're not going to recover grit from that, and you roll a 1, you get to roll movement and add it to it. So right now she's at a 2. She'll roll again. She's at a 5. She can move like crazy. We're in good shape there. Now, looking through her items because there's some things we want to do. I think we're going to do this right away. Our free attack. Well, not quite yet. We're going to wait because we want to move first. I think she'll start with this free attack once per fight. So we go into the fight. She's going to hurl her shurikens. They're range 5. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, she can't actually get in yet. So that's why this isn't... Well, maybe we shouldn't have gone with her first. But we did. Now, we can take that back, right? Well, maybe it's okay still. I don't know. Actually, it's okay. She's got nimble. She can move through other crazy people. So we're fine. She can move through our allies. Now, let's roll. Let's do this. She's going to do that. That's a range of 5. So let's go look again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. She can hit that one. It's going to get 2 shots. And we're going to need, this is her ranged attack, so we're going to need 4s. And it says, may be used at any time during your move, but not while adjacent to enemies. Well, this is the perfect time to use it. She hit with 1 of those. So she hit the Dishonored Dead with 1. It's got a defense of 4, but they're not very tough. Let's see what she can do. She really can't beef that up at all. She does, however, that's not armor. It's just their defense, so it's not going to matter. She rolled a 2. I'm banging in all the miniatures. So that didn't do anything. The shurikens bounced off. And that means that her one-shot fight thing for those is done. Then she's going to move. I think she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll go 4 right to there. I think she'll do that. And then she's not only going to attack, but she's going to do her second free attack, that is the one related to her ninja clan, the Osaka Brotherhood. Once per adventure, every enemy on your map tile immediately takes 1 hit, doing a d6 damage. Doesn't say it can be defended against. So, of course, she has to do enough damage. But let's just take all of these. We'll roll. And she'll stop. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what she gets. Oh, wow, that is awful. So, nothing happens. All that wasted, fantastic attack. Wow, my rolls are going, you know what? She's going to spend a grit on that. I don't think she's, yeah, she's going to spend a grit on that and re-roll that. That is ridiculous. Man, that was really bad. We're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to roll again, all of them, because they all missed. Okay, now we got some damage going on there. These 3 did nothing, because they have 4s, and then 3 of them, we'll just say 1, 2, 3, because they're the ones in the back. We'll just say that. 1, 2, 3. They're going to take a hit each. So I'll grab those. Unfortunately, it is only a hit, because she rolled 5s, and they have 4, but they only take 2 hits. So these guys can't take too much damage before they go down. It was worth it, her little attack there, but she's not done. She still gets to do her attack, which is going to be using her ninjato now on this one that's right in front of her. She's going to roll the hit. She needs a 3 with her melee attack. Let's see what she gets. Come on, baby. A 4. So she hit. Did not critical. If she had done a 5, she would have critical, which sucks because it'd be nice to kill these guys. But she hits the one in front of her for 4. It bounces off. That is exactly its armor. So this is going to be a little tougher fight than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, next up is going to be Tetsuo, our monk. Yeah, I think let's roll for his movement, see what he gets. A 1. Okay. Well, the good news is he didn't have any grit, so now he's got 1, but he really only moves a 1. He has no ranged attacks. He can't get any farther. Wow, that really kind of bites. Well, it is what it is. So he moves up there. He really can't do anything other than move. The one that he goes there. You can't scavenge while you're in battle with enemies. So next up, I guess that's going to be it for his turn. He can't do anything else. At the end of his round, he will heal. Nope, it's just sanity damage on our samurai, so he's not going to heal that either. And we don't need to use his sacred bell yet because we're not being hit. I think that's really it, guys. That's what he's going to do right there. Okay, and then we're going to roll for our Minamoto. He is going to roll next. That's our samurai. He got a 5. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's moving right into the middle of him right there because that's what he does. And then, because we do have the sacred bell, which we can use once per adventure. But he's going to jump in, and I think he's going to use this shoulder to shoulder. You and each of your adjacent allies. Nope. Not going to use that yet because we're not all adjacent. He'll wait for the next round for that. He can do Rising Sun, but we'll see. So he's going to attack right in front of him with his katana. He's going to get 3 combat dice. Now remember, even though I'm rolling 3 dice, I don't have to attack all the same guy if I kill them. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, let's roll and see what he gets. Well, he needs 4s, right? So he got only 1 hit out of all of that. Do I want to do damage or do I want to hit more? Let's see. I think, because remember, we take horror hits when we're adjacent to them. He's going to spend his grit and re-roll the 2 misses and see if we can do better. So he got 1 hit. Come on, let's get some. There we go. All 3 hits and 1's a critical. Okay. So he will hit this one with the critical. Let's hope he does enough to kill it. A 5. He does. Okay, boom. He kills it. I'm going to put it off to the side. Now, on these guys, it doesn't say when they come in contact. It says when you start their turn. The fear. Oh, they have armor. Actually, so before I do that, I need to roll for his armor. Now, on the critical, yeah, I got to roll it. So he took 5 hits. That's enough to kill him. Basically, no armor, so he's going to have to roll 2 dice because that's how much damage he actually takes. And, oh, God, are you kidding me? So the guy is still alive with 1 on the critical. Got to remember their armor, guys. That really bites. Let me put him back. He was right here. He now has 1. Man, that's going to be rough. And remember, we don't remove them from the... We got to put down tokens, corpse tokens for them too. We got to kill them fast. I don't know if we're going to do that. His second hit, I guess his second hit will be on the same guy. Yep. Oh wait, once per turn, you can spend 2 fury to add 1 damage. I think he's going to do that. He'll spend 2 fury right now to add 1 more damage to this one. So I get to roll another defense roll on him. He got it, of course. Yeah, I roll really good for the bad guys. So that's that. He's going to use his second hit to try and hit that same guy. He's got no grit now. A 3 bounces. His third hit on the same guy. Cocked. A 6. That's good. That means he's got to roll 2. He didn't. He actually died. Wow, we got 1 guy. Out of 3 hits, we killed 1 guy. I got to put a corpse token down for him. Let's find one of those. Where are the corpse tokens? Let's see. Well, they're in here somewhere. There they are. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there is a corpse token. It will go right here. Now, why is that important? Well, because it might come back to life. We're playing so well that it just might. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we'll continue on. Okay, well, now we have to go to the Dishonored Dead. They're going to get to do their moves and attacks. So the first thing we're going to do is attack. Let's see. Let me think about this real quick. I also just want to double check the Rise Again token from the corpse token that we have. It says at the end of each turn during a fight, as long as there is at least 1 hero or enemy model on the same map tile as a corpse token, roll a d6 on a 1, remove it as it finally is too broken to stand up. On a 5 or 6, replace the corpse token with a Dishonored Dead model. So yeah, we may have a whole bunch of problems with the Dishonored Dead here. Yeah, we might. All right, well, it's time to get on with the enemy combat, isn't it? So we're going to activate an enemy. The first thing that happens is the enemies are going to move, and then they're going to attack. So let's get this going. So we got. Let's just get everybody in place. How do they target? Let's take a look at the corpses, guys. How do they target? They're going to target whoever. They're just a normal monster. So let's see. Targeting. Okay, let me just look at this just a sec. I just want to, again, I'm trying not to make an error on this because I want to make sure that there aren't any different rules than in the base game. Okay, well, the ones that are in base contact are going to attack the heroes that they have, but we'll see. Even this one has a choice. But we're going to look at these last 3 back here first. I'm going to shuffle these up. Here's how I'm going to do this because I think this is the most fair, because even though I've tried not to remember where they are. Okay, we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one, where's he going to go? And if they can't attack or reach, but they can. They have enough movement to do that. We're going to roll 1. Actually, he is going to attack Tetsuo. And he's got a movement of... Where's their movement? Of 2. So actually, he won't attack Tetsuo. Closest person he can get to, let's see, just between these 2. So it'd be the samurai with the 1. He will just move to here and attack our samurai. Okay. Then this one here is going to attack our assassin. This one here, got to move tokens with him. This one here has a damage token on him. Actually, I have to roll for the armor. Actually, that was just a hits, I think. So I don't think I have to do... Anyway, he just failed, regardless. So he's got that wound on him. This one, let's see. We'll roll 1, 2, 3. He'll attack our samurai. He'll go 1, 2. I think it doesn't say he can't stand on that token, so he'll go there. And then this last one here is going to attack our assassin for 1, 2, and he can get there. So that's the way it's going to look right now. They all ignored Tetsuo. Okay, well, good, because Tetsuo can heal. Okay, now let's do some attacks. We'll start with, how many attacks do they get? They get 4 dice. Wow, man, they are tough. Okay, the first one will attack our samurai. Let's see what he gets. A 6. I don't think that means anything for these guys. And I got to remember that when a hero starts their activation, they have horror hits on them. And I'm looking at the Dishonored Dead right here. Okay. So what do we get? We got only one hit on him. It does not appear to be a critical. They don't have any special abilities. It does 3 damage. So first thing we're going to do is deal with our samurai's defense, which is 4. 3 he failed, so now we're going to fall back on his armor. He just took 3 hits. He's got an armor with 5. Man, maybe I should use this now. He doesn't have any grit anymore. I can't. Alright, boom. He blocked none of it, so he took 3 hits. Wait, he did not. No, his armor's 5. So he took 3 hits. That is not good, guys. Not good at all. 1, 2, 3. So Minamoto took 3 wounds from the very first attack because he can't roll for crap. Okay, and then we're going to get, let me see, I want 4 red dice. I'm going to use red dice for the enemy attacks. That was this one. Then this one's going to go on him. 2 hits, right? Yeah, 2 hits from the second one. Okay, now we're going to roll Minamoto's defense of 4. Of course, missed both of them. We're going to drop dead very, very quickly here. Nothing he can do about that, really, other than default to his armor. So he's taking, let's see, he took 2, so it's going to be 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because each hit is worth 3 points of damage. So he's got to roll 6 dice. Let's see what he can get. Oh, look at that, though. Okay, so he blocked all but 1, so he took 1 more point of damage. Wow, actually a good roll for a hero. But that puts him at 1, 2, 3, 4 total wounds out of his 12. Okay, still surviving. That was only the second one, though. So the third one here, who's got a damage on him as well, is going to attack with, again, 4 dice. Needs 5s or better. 3 hits. Perfect. Wow. And then we got 3 hits against us. Defense of 4. He blocked all 3 of them. That is outstanding. Okay. So, good. He's actually surviving this fight. Alright. The next 2 are on our assassin. So, the next 2 are going to hit. The first 4 is on our assassin. Remember, they need 5s. Okay, 1 hit on our assassin. Our assassin has a defense of 4, but no armor. Oh, he succeeded and did not get hit by that one. Then the last one here also rolls 4 dice. And got 2 hits on the assassin. So the assassin has to roll 2 defense dice. We blocked 1, so we're going to take 3 points of damage on our assassin. That is not great, but it is not terrible either. I'll take it. So they have a lot of 5s in this game, a lot of big wounds. I guess they're expecting us to take a lot of hits. Okay, so he took 3. The assassin took 3 hits in that blow. Hopefully we kill something soon so we can get some of the wound tokens back. Okay, that actually marks the end of the round, guys. As crazy as that sounds. That marks the end of the round. Okay, yeah, let's continue on. I'm just double checking everything. All the monsters did their attacks. Now, remember, when we start our activations now, we also have to deal with the fear, which is fear 1. A hero starting a turn takes 1 horror hit. So that could add up quickly, especially with our still half insane assassin and samurai. They're not in the best shape in that regards, and they're surrounded. Which I was hoping we'd kill more of them, but we didn't. Okay, now it is the end of the round, and I do think we have to deal with the corpse token, don't we? It says rise up at the end of each turn. Yep, so we're going to have to roll. Let's see what happens with the corpse token. 2, actually nothing happens with the corpse token, so it's still just a corpse right now. It did not get back up. Okay, back around. Holding back the darkness for Tetsuo. Come on, buddy. A 5 is going to fail again, which means bad news. We're going to draw a Growing Dread token, or card, rather. That is bad. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay. The darkness seethes with evil as shadows all around you begin to take nightmare shapes. This sounds like the same one. The darkness moves 1 step forward on the track. If it moves onto a blood spot or Growing Dread spot, every hero Takes 2 horror hits. Well, it does move up 1, but there's nothing there. The 7 space has nothing on it. So we're okay there. So far, that was still not great. And now we get to do a couple things. One, again, Tetsuo is at max key, so he doesn't gain his Defender of the Light bonus for this. But we do get to roll for Tetsuo, or Minamoto, to see if he gets a grit. So let's roll that. Come on, a 5. He does. He succeeds. Gets a grit. That's good because we've been needing them. Okay. You know, and I also got to remember that our assassin still has a grit too, but we're okay so far. Remember, I can do this. I got to keep that grit from him for this. Once per turn, use 1 grit at any time except during an enemy activation to immediately teleport. Move D6, ignoring anything in those spaces during the move. If you end this teleport, move at least 3 spaces from where you started. Gain +2 combat until the end of your next turn. We're probably going to do that this turn. But we're going to have Tetsuo go first, okay? Reason being is he can get up there, do some damage, and heal. So let's roll his movement. Actually, what am I doing? We do it in order of initiative. So our assassin is going to go first. Do we want to do that ability of hers? I don't. Let's attack first, then we can determine whether or not we're going to use the smoke bomb. So we're going to first attack with the ninjatos. It's going to be a combat of 2, and we need 3s to hit. 3s are better. Okay, so we got 1 hit on the one directly in front of us. Let's see if we can do enough damage to make a difference. We don't have any way to do bonus damage, do we? We do not. Okay, a 4. That is exactly their defense. So the ninjato bounces off. Bang. Okay. Whew, I don't know if this is working out in our favor, guys. Okay. Do we want to do the smoke bomb right now, or do we wait? I don't know. I could get her out of some trouble. Oh, first off, we need to take a horror hit. I got to remember this. This is going to be hard to remember because it's so minimal. All right. She needs her willpower is a 4. A 4. So she did not take a horror hit at the beginning of her activation. But she has 2 enemies in front of her. So a 6, 4 and a 6. Okay, she's fine. All right. I don't think she's going to do it. I think she's going to stay put this turn. Yeah. Well, yeah, she'll stay put this turn. Okay. That's going to end her turn. So then we'll go to now Tetsuo. Rolls a 5. That's fine. He's going to go 1, 2 up to here. Where he will attack this one with his staff, his monk staff. Again, the monk staff says at the end, now let's get some healing, but since he's using it two-handed, his damage is 8. He has the best ability to damage these guys. He also has, are these mythic? They are not mythic, they're undead. That's too bad, because he has a damage bonus against mythic enemies, but he can also use 2 key tokens to add a damage onto something. So let's start by doing his attacks. He's got a 2 combat, he needs a 4+, and he's hitting this one here. No, he'll hit this one here on the assassin. He got 1 critical hit, meaning it ignores armor, and it's a D8, so we're very likely to kill it. Okay, a 3. Now, they do have tattered armor, so he did do 3 points. It's enough to kill it. Yeah, let's just roll the defense and see if he kills it or not. Come on, let's just... Of course not. Took 1 damage. Okay, well, I do not get lucky sometimes in these games. So Tetsuo with his big D8 damage did 1 point. I could beef that up. It doesn't say when I can do it. Let's see. Just for every 2 key. I could spend... You know what? I'm going to spend 2 key to do another point of damage. I really want to kill that thing. So we'll roll another armor. Oh, wait. Red die. Red die. A 5. Of course, it succeeds, so we don't kill it. Okay. Wow, man, we're just plinking these things to death. If we leave these corpse tokens all over the place, they're just going to get up. Okay, at the end of the round, we are going to heal. So, he can't heal himself, but he can heal his compadres. He's standing next to both of them, so each of them is going to at least get 1. I think he can't... I think it's or, right? Once per turn, you may channel your ki into one of your combat hits or any source of healing. So he's just going to heal the samurai one and the assassin one. And that's it. He can't, since he used his ki to do damage, he can't do that again. Alright, that is it for him. Now we're going back to Minamoto, our samurai. I think he will... You spend 4 fury to activate this. Actually, he did get a fury... He got 2 fury back last time, so... Because he killed this one. I gotta keep going through all these little fiddly things. Why did he get that back? Well, first off, once per turn, if he kills an enemy, he gets a fury, so he did that. And then secondly, when you do damage, you get a fury back. Okay. So he's going to spend 4 on this. It says you and each adjacent hero, that's all of them, gain +1 to your defense rolls until the end of the turn. And now I can spend this. I can do that as often as I want, as long as I can spend fury on it. So I just spent 4 fury on that to activate that. I'm going to put it out here on the table so we know it's activated right now. Okay, and then he's going to attack. He's got 3 attack dice. He'll attack the wounded one in front of him, see if we can knock it down. He gets a critical and a hit. So, let's see. On the critical, he does 3 points of damage. It's going to defend. It can only take 1. It bounced 1, but the other 2, he does kill it. So that is 1 down. I got to get another corpse token out. We could end up with them getting right back up, which would suck. That gives him 2 fury back, once per turn, remember, so he can't get another one for killing another guy, but that does give him 4 total again. So he dropped the second one, and that was his critical hit. Now his normal hit, he will attack this wounded one here. Yeah, he'll attack that one. Let's see what he can do on the damage. A 3, it bounces off. Okay. He could spend fury to do... Can he do extra? No, he can't. Alright. You know what? He could... I'm not going to do his collecting heads on that. The reason being is because I want the 4 fury to keep the defense up, where we might need it. But we did do that. Yeah, it says I could spend 2 fury to do an extra damage. But I did exactly... no, we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. Oh, and I forgot his horror hits. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to forget that every time, aren't I? Okay, let's do Tetsuo first, because he has to roll for 1 from that guy. He succeeded. Then we have 1, 2, 3 in front of, or 2 rather, that we're attacking. It doesn't say. It says for each starting their activation adjacent, so there's 3. So he's going to take 3 horror hits. He took 1 horror hit for that. Let me get that out. He is now at 7 of 10. He's not doing great, but hopefully we'll kill enough of these where it won't matter and get it done. Alright, now it's the end of the round. So I have to roll for the corpses. Corpse number 1 is a 1. It goes away. Yeah. It did not survive. That is fantastic. The second one is a 4. It does nothing. Because on a 5 or 6 it gets back up. On a 3 and 4 it does nothing. Or 2, 3, 4 does nothing. So it just sits there. Okay, well, now we go back around. The skeleton's turns. Let's see what they're going to do. Alright, we'll start with this one. It is attacking our samurai. Remember, they don't switch targets. That's not their one. It will tell you if they're the type of enemy that will do that. So basically, it's going to attack the samurai for 4. Minamoto is getting hit from him with 4 hits. Now remember, we get an extra defense, +1 on defense rolls. He hit... Wow, did he hit all 3? No, he hit 3 times. Okay. We've got to make 3 defense rolls. There's 2 successes and 1 miss. So the 1 miss does 3 damage, but we have armor, so we'll roll that. Took 2 more wounds. Okay, well, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. That'll put him at 5 total, so we're going to swap that out for a 5. He's got 5 out of 12 health against him right now. Okay, but that was the first of our enemies to attack him. He's got 1 more on him, this one here. Let's roll the 4 dice for that. Let's see, what's he get? He got 2 hits from that one, so we're going to roll 2 defense. And he blocked both of them. That's great. Okay, now these 2 are going to be attacking our assassin. Okay, so the first one against our assassin is going to be 2 hits. Seems to be consistent. We got a defense of 4, but we get +1 to our defense rolls. Wow, he missed both of them. We're going to spend his grit, guys. We're going to do it, even though I didn't want to. We're spending the grit to reroll those. We can't be taking that kind of hit. So we're going to reroll both of these, and as a result, he ends up with both of them because of the +1, so they bounce. Okay, but he's got 1 more enemy to go on him. Let's see what we get. And, oh wow, no hits. That is good. Wow, what a lucky round there. Alright, well that ends that round, guys. So we're going to go back. Remember, this one is wounded. This is gone. Let's just clean up, make sure we got everything going. And then we'll wrap back around and do our hold back the darkness roll. Okay, guys, let's hold back the darkness. We did with an 8 exactly. We don't have to worry about anything at this moment in time. All right, now that is it for that. Okay, let's go. So first up is our assassin. She's going to go. I think she doesn't have any grit, so she can't use her smoke bomb. All she can really do is attack. Let's roll for her movement. Maybe she'll get a grit that way. She does not. Okay, and then she's going to do an attack on the wounded one right here. That's this one. And see if we can possibly do one more point of damage and kill it. She hit once for 6 points of damage. Okay, so it took a 2. It's got a defensive 4. It took 2. It's going to roll for armor. And it missed one. That is enough to kill it. Okay, she gets to kill one as well. I'll put that in front of her. Take this off the board. We will put a corpse token right there. Good job. Oh, I forgot to roll for her horror hit. Hold on. I got 2 dice for her. She failed one of them, so she took a sanity point of damage. That put her at, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. She's got 6 sanity out of 10, so she's not doing too well either. They're starting to go a little crazy here. They got to kill these guys quickly. We're doing pretty well. All right, that was her turn. That's everything for her. Pull the dice out of the way, and then next up is Tetsuo. Tetsuo is going to hit, but he's definitely going to reserve his stuff for some healing. So he's got 2 dice. He's going to hit the one in front of the assassin. He does with 1 hit. That is going to do a D8 of damage. Come on, big damage. Oh, 1 bounces off. He does not. He does have a grit. He's going to re-roll that damage. That is not okay. 5. Okay, we did not kill it. We did 1 wound, and it's got armor, of which it successfully rolled. Well, what we did do was we saved some healing capability for Tetsuo at the end here. So he's going to heal each of them 1. He'll add, who's got the worst? Looks like the samurai. So we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4 key tokens back in. He got, oh, he forgot, gets 1 back as well, because he gets 1 at the beginning of the round. And that will, so he took 4 key tokens. That will give him 5. That will take care of all the damage on the samurai. They're more likely to drop from going insane than actually taking enemies. And I did forget his horror hit there, of course, which he successfully defended against. But he didn't kill anything. Okay, we're down to Minamoto. Let's see if he can do something. He's got 3 dice. He will roll his attacks. He got 1 hit. Obviously, he's going to attack this one here. See if we can kill it. Come on, Minamoto. Let's get it done. A 5 will do it, unless, of course, the enemy defends. So let's see. 1, and that was basically 1 hit. It does not. So he took yet another one out. Wow, he is just a machine. Even though he's not really that much better than the rest of them, he's just getting lucky. We do have to put another corpse token right here, and I forgot to roll for his. He needs 3 horror check rolls. Let's see what he gets. Oh, he defended against all 3 of them. Okay, so he's good. Okay. All right. That was his attack. Can he do anything else? Yes, he got 2. Well, he killed that thing. He got 2 fury back. He's going to spend 4 fury to keep that in play. I'm going to take it out right now. That leaves him with 1, 2. That leaves him with 2 fury right now. So he cannot activate this again next round, but he can this round. Okay. So right now he's got his shoulder to shoulder going still. There's only 2 of them left. If they can kill them before 1 gets up, that'd be really, really nice. We'll see how lucky we get there, because we are at the end of the round. So the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to do some attacks from these guys. 1 is on Minamoto right here, and the other one is on Asuka. So the first one is going to attack with 4 dice on Minamoto. It got 2 hits. Minamoto defends with 4. He defended against both of them. So we are okay there. Now we're going to Asuka. This one is going to attack her. Got, again, 2 hits. This was a 5 if you didn't see. She has a 4 defense, and she defended against both of them, because we had +1s too. So we're doing really well in that department. Okay. Now we got to roll for these guys here. So this one, a 2, nothing. This one, a 6. Okay. It gets back up. I got to try and remember that he killed, that they killed one of those. What do I do to remember that? I'll just write it down on his sheet. I just want to make sure he gets the Dishonored Dead kill. So that is going to give him 30 experience points. So I'll just write down that he got 30 experience points from that. Take one off and put it back in this spot right here. So now we have to keep killing. This is the problem with these tokens right here. And then this one over here, a 5. Oh my god. Alright, well, we got 2 of them back. How's that for bad luck, right? Alright, so another one appears here, gets back up. And that will give, that was Minamoto again, 30 experience points. Actually, that one was Asuka, right? Asuka, yep. Let me take that back. It does matter, because we want to keep track of this experience. But this is going to make our survival chances that much more difficult. So let's go back around. This has been a long video. I might have to break this fight into 2 battles, but we'll see. We're going to continue on right now and roll, or hold back the darkness roll. Come on, baby. Oh, no. Doubles. We don't fail, but here's what we get. The darkness is always searching for a way out. Move the darkness 2 steps forward on the depth track. Well, the good news is yeah, ouch. Okay, we are going to draw a darkness card in that, and we are in trouble. Because look how quickly the track is moving up the board. The reason I say we draw a darkness card because it actually passed that one on the way. So we're going to do that. All right. I mean, we got to take this. We might not win this fight. We've only gotten rid of 2 of them, and 1 can still get back up. What do we get? Overpowered. Enemies that are large size or bigger now do 1 damage on all their attacks. Okay, that's okay. Well, that remains in play, but it doesn't really affect these guys, so that's okay. Okay, now we go back around to our turns. We're going to start with our assassin. She is going to first, she now has 2 against her again, so she's going to have to make 2 horror hit rolls. She succeeds at one of them, takes 1 more sanity. She's going to lose it if we don't get this done. She's at 7 of 10. And then, I don't have anything special I can do with her, really, other than just attack. I don't have any grit. But we're going to roll her movement, see what she gets. A 4, doesn't help. I don't remember if I rolled movement last time or not. But anyway, she's going to attack the one in front of her. Come on. She hit once, no critical. Wait, take it back, that is a critical, because her Ninjato does criticals on a 5. Okay, so she critical hit one of them. 5 points. That's more than enough to kill it. It's got armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what it gets. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I still have to roll 1 more. So, okay, she got one of them through, but didn't kill it with a critical hit. Unreal. Let's put it right there. Wow. Like I said, I rolled great for the enemies. And that's all she can do. So that's the end of her turn. Now we're going to go to Tetsuo. He's going to put this on. He's got 1 skeleton next to him here, so he has to roll 1 horror hit. He succeeds with a 5. Then he's going to bash that same one right there. He critically hit with his staff. It's going to do this damage. A 7. Okay, let's see. There's 4 dice right here. Okay, it missed twice. That's enough to know that it's going to die. Alright. This one comes off the board, goes in front of Tetsuo, and we place a token down right there. And that was his only hit, so that's it for him. Actually, she is right there. I got to remember they're next to each other. Okay, now we got... Man, we got to... I don't know if I can clear these out fast enough. Now we're going on to our samurai, who's got 3 hits. This is still active until this round, so this now stops. And we don't have the ability to get it back. So we got 2 hits there for him on the first one. Let's do the wounded one. Come on, a 6. Awesome. So it took 2 additional hits, and it failed one of them, so it had 1 wound, so it goes down as well. Okay, and there goes that corpse token. I hope you're following this. I'm just cruising along here, trying to get it done, but he does have another hit. He will then attack this one in front of him. Let's see what he gets. A 4, it bounces off. That's too bad. He could spend 2 fury to do a point of damage, but I don't think it's worth it. He'll just let it bounce. Okay. Alright, that is the end of his turn, and that's going to be the end of our character's rounds again. Wow. I forgot to do the healing with Tetsuo, which I absolutely would have done. I would have spent 1 extra key to heal our assassin the 2 points that she has. Now she's undamaged. So the good news is, while we're about to go insane, we are not heavily wounded. Except for Tetsuo himself, who's not being attacked. So we're okay there. Now, let's move on. We're going to do the corpse rolls right here. So this one, a 4, nothing happens. This one, a 4, nothing happens. And this third one, a 3, nothing happens. Okay, they did not get back up. That gives us a reprieve. Alright, holding back to darkness. Come on, Tetsuo. A 5 fails again. We are now at 10. Can't believe we're rolling so poorly. We're going to draw another darkness card and see what happens, guys. What do we get? Cold Vengeance. All undead enemies do +1 damage on their attacks and +1 sanity damage on horror hits. Wow. That is rough for us because now we got to... Now we're going to be taking 2 hits. And there's only 2 of them standing, so maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. But they're going to attack right now, too. So that means these do more damage. They do +1 damage. So let's do the first one. There's only 2 hitting. First one is going to be on Minamoto right here. And, wow, he misses all his attacks. That is fantastic. And then this one on Asuka gets 2 hits. Now she has a 4 to defend. She defended against one of them. That means she's going to take, ouch, 4 damage. Why is she taking 4 damage? Because it's 3 plus the darkness card that we drew that gives them undead a +1. That is 4 damage. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, luckily, she'd been healed by Tetsuo, so we're okay there. That is all of the attacks. I already rolled for the corpses. I should have done that at the end. But anyway. Wait, what am I doing? I am so sorry, guys. I just rolled the hold back the darkness roll. That's where the darkness card came from. None of that just happened. My bad. Sorry. Let me take it back. I have to do the players first. A little bit of rewind. Okay, long session, long battle here. This happens in Shadows of Brimstone. Okay, let's see if we can end this. Okay, our assassin is going to attack. She's got 2 hits. Come on, let's get some criticals. She did. She got 1 critical on it. She does 3 points. That's enough to kill it if its armor doesn't affect here. So let's do this. Take these 3 dice, and no, she hit twice. That kills it. Boom. We're putting another corpse token down, but if we can kill this one, we'll be done. That one is done. Okay, now we're going to go with Tetsuo. Oh, I didn't roll her movement. She might have got a grit. It's important. Nope. Tetsuo, let's roll his movement. A 1, he gets a grit. That is fantastic. And he only needed to move 1, really. I think we can stand on these tokens, if I'm not mistaken. He is going to move here. Yeah, he's going to move there, and he's going to attack with a 5. That'll hit. He's doing a D8 of damage on it. Oh, it's just 3. Bounces off. He's got a grit. He's going to burn it right now to see if he can do better than a 3 on a D8. Come on, a 7. Perfect. Okay, so 3 hits on him. It's armor. You got 1, so it killed it. Boom, we did it. Boosh. So why did it do enough damage? So it's got an armor of 5. Defense of 4. We did 7. So at least 3. We rolled 3 against the armor. That's 5 plus. We hit 1 out of 3, so that was 2 points, which is enough to kill it. I think I'm doing the armor wrong, actually. Let me revisit that. I might be doing the armor... I'm rolling for all the armor hits. All the hits. Instead of just the hits that kill it, but I think that's right. I don't know. Guys, if I did that wrong, let me know, but I think I did it right with the armor. Armor is wonky in this game. I think it's like just extra massive amounts of rolling that you have to do because you roll for each individual hit that goes through. So that's why I think I'm pretty sure I did it right. I'm trying to look up armor in the book, but as you know, there is no index. So I have to just sort through it and see if I can find it. So one thing I wish that they would do, armor and spirit armor. Okay, let's see. Armor helps protect a hero. If a hero has armor, whenever they are about to take damage of wounds or sanity, roll a d6 for each point of damage they are about to take. Okay, that's fair. Okay, we did it right. All right, but we killed them all, guys. All of them are died. Now, what it says on... All of them are died. Okay. All of them are dead. Now, what's it say about the corpse tokens right here? At the end of each turn, as long as there is at least one hero or enemy model on the same map tile, a corpse token rolls a d6. But I think once we clear them, as noted above, any corpse tokens is in the area effect of explosion, such as a bomb, is automatically removed from the board. We don't have any bombs, but I think since we've completed this mission by bringing down the last of these guys, I'm going to double check if I can find that mission again somewhere in the book. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm going to call that defeated, even though they could get up. They again, I suppose it says once you've defeated the enemies. Well, we defeated the last enemy. It dropped, so I'm going to call that a day. Now, what do we get for this mission? I got to find the rewards on this one. Now that I found that, I can't find. They're not on the same. The rewards for this particular mission are not on the same page as what I was reading about winning the mission. So that is interesting. Now, on the normal missions, they're in the adventure book, so they're a little easier to find this information on. This one happens to be in the main rule book as the kind of like starting scenario, so it's not as clearly laid out. I'm still looking for it. Haven't found it yet. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop again, guys. Just a sec. I got to find this in the book. Okay, the first thing we do is catch our breath, right? So, since we all went, we each roll a d3. We'll start with Minamoto. He rolls a 2. He's going to get rid of 2 sanity damage on himself. It's not going to matter in the end. Tetsuo has a lot of wounds on him. He rolled a 5, so he gets 3 wounds because it's d3. And then, let's see, we're going to roll for our assassin a 5, that's 3. We'll take off 3 sanity damage, leaving her with a total of 5. Okay, that just completing it the way it's supposed to be. And then it says, if all enemies in the final room are defeated, the heroes have completed the mission rescuing the survivor still alive. Each player gains 25 experience points and a d3 dark stone, plus we also get the loot from defeating the dead. So I'm going to put 25 experience on each of these characters, and then I also get let me see, another 60 for the enemies for the assassin because of the undead she killed. Another 30, 60, 90 for our samurai, and no, I take it back. It's 60 for Minamoto and 90 for Tetsuo. No. I had it right, guys. It's only 30 for Tetsuo. Okay. All right, and then we get a d3 darkstone each. So Minamoto gets 2 darkstone. Tetsuo gets 1 darkstone, and our assassin gets 3 darkstones. So 3, 2, 1. And again, I'm using these as darkstones, so I'm just putting them on their character sheet for right now, just to keep track of them. And what does that do for us? Okay, that does nothing, but we did kill a thing, so we do get loot. Yay, we're going to get to draw loot cards, guys. Okay, our assassin has 5 darkstone. That's pretty good. She's going to draw a loot card first. Now, I have to deal with this hallucinations, but it may not apply because I think she just has a corruption. I'm going to draw her loot card anyway, but it's just another darkstone, so we'll leave it there. On Samurai, this could come in handy. Draw a gear card or artifact card of another world or not. And then, what is this? Draw an artifact card or gear card from another world. So we got some stuff to draw here. Let's do our warriors first. He's going to draw a gear card. All right. Now we did not level up though. That is interesting. Okay. Okay. Gear card for him. What does he get? Wind Emblem. Use 3 Darkstone to attach to any item. Bonus, once per turn, you may re-roll one of your hit rolls. So he could attach this emblem with 3 Darkstone. He's got 2 to the Warrior's Katana. That'd be pretty good. And then over on Tetsuo, he did one better. He draws an artifact card. That's pretty good. That's not bad. And let's see what he gets. And going crazy here on this stuff. An arcane scroll. When drawn, roll a d6 to see what the scroll holds. 1 to 2, he'll do 2d6 wounds. 3 to 6, draw a random elemental magic spell to be contained herein. The element deck drawn from based on a roll. Okay, I got it. And then, yeah, discard the scroll to use the ability automatically. Okay, so we're going to get that, and I'm going to put all this stuff up for a moment and just get these cards cleared up. Okay, put the loot deck back. I got to get to one more dark stone for our assassin. Okay, she's got 6 now. Pretty good for her. And all the loot goes back. Boosh. Loot goes where? Okay, right there's fine. All right, now let's roll for this. Okay, 1 to 2. Let's get 3 to 6. We got a 4. That's good. Then we're gonna draw. We're gonna roll. We got a 4, so it's gonna be a wind spell. Here are the elemental magic spells. Let's look for wind. There they are. Okay. Wind spells. All right. Okay, let's see what Tetsuo gets. Shifting form, mana cost 3. Of course, this is a one-use item off the scroll. It says, until the end of the turn, every hit you take does 1 less wound than normal. And it says at level 3, yeah, okay, that doesn't matter. It's just going to do the basic spell. As I understand it, it says, can be contained here, the element deck. Discard the scroll to use the ability or automatically cast the spell for free. So that's what we're going to do. And that means that that's it. So we've done everything we need to do, and then we would go back to town. Now, I don't know if I'm not going to go back to town this episode for sure. It's been a long episode, but I think I'm going to say right now, unless I hear back from a lot of you guys, we're going to end this here. That was a good example of a first little encounter with 3 characters in Forbidden Fortress. I did make a few errors, but I noticed that people were quite willing to share with me what they are, so you guys can read those, and I appreciate the feedback. So that's where we ended up, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a beefy little end battle there. It took a lot longer than I anticipated it would, but it was still a lot of fun. So there we go. We got some cool items to contend with when we go back to town. We got a lot of Darkstone. That was a good first run. If we go into the next one, we'll be a little bit tougher, right? That's the theory. Especially if we can, maybe our samurai can haggle with our assassin to get another Darkstone and attach this to the warrior's katana. That would be quite awesome. As an upgrade, because what that would then give him an automatic reroll on a pretty tough thing already. So that's awesome. Yeah, we did get to use our shoulder-to-shoulder ability quite a bit from the samurai. That was good, and I don't think anybody got enough experience to level up. But even if they did, I'd wait until we were in a dire situation in the next adventure. So, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I don't know if I'll be back with more Shadows of Brimstone or Madara. We'll see, and we'll take it from there. So, guys, have a great evening. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. President's Day is upon us. I don't know if you get that off or not, but if you do, enjoy. If you're in the United States, if you're not, it's President's Day, where we celebrate our president. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll talk to you guys in the next either video or series, and I'll see you soon.